Yeah, that's good. Of course, she made the final, didn't she, in the T1 500 metres. So, but we're going to stay with 200 metres. You can see there, world champion, of course, Liam Heath. He's not here, the Olympic bronze medalist. He's probably taking a little bit of time just to think about what he's going to do over the future and whether or not he'll be moving towards Paris. But we do have a tasty lineup in this K1's men 200 metres. No Sander Totka either, who is the Olympic champion. So an opportunity here to take this race by the scruff of the neck. And we've really got a spread of youth and experience, haven't we? Petter Menning there from Sweden has been a former world champion some time ago. Struggled with injury, but back to close to his best form now. So we'll have a look at the lineup. We've got Kevin Santos from Portugal in 1. And in lane 2, Arturas Seja from Lithuania, a couple of 4th places in the World Cups this year for him. Strahinja Stefanovic from Serbia in lane 3. He was at the B final in Tokyo. Hungary's Kolos CSIZMADIA. Now watch out for him. He's in the Hungarian K4 as well. Just missed out on a medal. Liam Heath just keeping his nose in front of him in Tokyo. So watch out for Kolos CSIZMADIA from Hungary in 4. Petter Menning, as I said, from Sweden. He'll be in 5. We'll see him momentarily. And he took 2nd place in the World Cup in Bernal, 3rd place at the European Championships, and just outside the medals in 6th in Tokyo. So he's been incredibly consistent. Andrea Diliberto will be in 6. Robert Akmens in 7 from Latvia. Aliaksel MISIUCHENKA from Belarus, from Poland in 9. So we've had such a good tradition, haven't we, in this event, Debs, from British point of view, with Ed McKeever winning in 2012, Liam Heath winning in 2016 at the Olympics. No British contingent here, but quite an open and exciting race.
Yeah, definitely. I think Petter Menning's probably the one that I think will finish at least in the top 3, but I think he's a shoe-in for the gold medal. But yeah, he's going to have some tough competition. Yeah,
and there's nothing like making somebody a favourite for it to change, is there? But it's good to put yourself on the line there and, you know, have a go and make a prediction. He looked good, didn't he, in the mixed K2 as well? Mixed K2, I think he was doing linear stencils yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting race as well. It's quite interesting to see how the countries have matched people up, and whether some are maybe taking it for fun and some are taking it quite seriously. So yeah, that's going to be an exciting race to watch later. Yeah, it will, won't it? Yeah, trying to develop that. And of course, we've got gender parity across the disciplines in canoe sprint in Tokyo, which is great, but good to try out the mixed K2 events, something that maybe we'll see a little bit more of in the future. As you see, Robert Akmens in lane 7 there, just finishing up the lineup. We'll see Aliaksel MISIUCHENKA from Belarus in 8, and then Jakub STEPUN from Poland, who won the under-23 World Championships in Portugal just recently, Stepun. So he's trying to maintain that form, a bit like we saw with the para-canoe athletes who only just returned from Tokyo, trying to stay at their peak. But for you, Debs, I suppose it's been a little bit longer since Tokyo to come back, to achieve that 4th place just outside the medals in K2 yesterday. So a great performance for you. But it must be difficult for these guys to stay at their peak after Tokyo or after the Under-23 World Championships. Yeah, absolutely. I think maybe the Under-23s have had a little bit of a stepping stone to go, just kind of carry on, but from the games it's been tough. It's been hard. Yeah, a number of paddlers said that. Well, here we are. We've got the final of the K1 men 200 metres about to get underway. Watch for lane 5, Petter Menning. Extremely strong. As I said, had a few injury problems over the last few years, but seems to be coming back to close to his best. Just being held by the starter. Initial start, of course, so important. First few strokes, but then it's up to running speed, and it's who can maintain that speed the best. Certainly, it looked like the Lithuanian and the Serbian in lanes 2 and 3 got a good start, but this is the real part of the 200-metre course that matters now. Petter Menning beginning to motor. There he is in picture there, driving those legs hard. We've still got lane 2. The Lithuanian is ahead. It's going to be very close. As we come to the line now, it's really a blanket finish. Very difficult to tell. Maybe Petter Menning got his nose just in front, but the paddler to his left, well, the Italian, Andrea Diliberto, maybe it was him just on the line there. Yeah, I think he might have just sneaked that one there from what I can see, but Petter Menning definitely up there in the medals. Well, there you go. Andrea Diliberto sort of looking round at the screen,
hand half in the air. Not quite sure if he did it. I think he did. Petter Menning lunged for the line, maybe took the second place, but that's 200-meter racing. It's so close, isn't it? I guess down to who maintains that boat speed right the way over those final few meters. So, ooh, it was close, wasn't it? So the Italian, Petter Menning in second, and then looked to be like Robert Akmens, I think, in third. And 200-meter racing, Debs, you know, you're an Olympic finalist in that category. What does it take to be at this level over the short distance?
I think for the women anyway, it's still about a 40-second race. It's quite a long race still. Feels a lot shorter than the 500, but yeah, it does take a bit of that speed endurance, but the start is so important, even just mentally. If you're having to, you know, get a boat length or half a boat length up on other people, it can be really difficult. So yeah, you need quite a few different qualities to be successful in it.
Yeah, it's interesting. That's the great thing about sprint canoeing, isn't it? Yes, of course, you need strength and you need power, but you need flexibility. You've got to have good mental strength, and you've got to cope with the pressure on the start line. So good time from Andrea Diliberto, and the Italians have a developing squad here. So he takes the gold medal. Petter Menning will be a popular silver medal, and Robert Akmens from Latvia taking third place then. As you can see, top 8 paddlers all within a second. It's that
Andrea,
close.
Congratulations, you're world champion.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm training all year for the Olympic, but I arrived second in Italy selection, and then I prepare every season for the world champion.
And now you're world champion. How does that feel?
It's amazing. I don't believe it's the truth. Yeah, I ride the line and I'm first or second. I don't know. Yes. Now I know.
Congratulations, well done.
I think it's safe to say he's reasonably pleased with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, great result for him. And as I say, the Italians do have a developing squad, don't they? They've had people down the years who've been successful. It looks at the likes of Josefa Idem for decades. She was at the top of the sport, and Antonio Rossi and Bonomi, of course, in the men's. And now maybe they're finding some new young paddlers. They've got the same in the canoes as well. So great result for him. Great result for Italy.